Now, if you find that students need even more support than that in order to be successful, you might want to consider designing an individual behavior modification plan. If you're not sure that this is what the child needs, consider whether they meet one of these 4 criteria. The child is rarely successful in meeting the whole class goal. The child's parent has asked to be notified regularly about behavior, or you think the parent should be. The child is getting into serious trouble, like administrative referrals. The child is so needy that you're having to give almost constant reinforcement, encouragement, and redirection as a motivation to behave. If any of those criteria are true for a child, you could consider designing an individual behavior plan. Here are some tips to help you do that. The first thing you want to do is choose a target behavior. So you want to pick one main behavior that's the most disruptive, or one set of related behaviors, and really target that. You want to be as specific as possible, because what you're really doing here is breaking down the task of being a responsible student into small, manageable steps, so the child can experience success and build self-confidence. Explain the need for a plan to the child. So wait until the day after the child had a major meltdown or just had problems behaving all day long. Let the kid go home, cool off, come back in the next day, and call them over to your desk first thing in the morning and say, "You know what, I was thinking a lot about you last night. I know that you had some major issues yesterday, and I know that you can do a lot better than that. I'm really concerned about you because I want you to learn and I want you to be able to do your best. So I was thinking of a plan that we could do to support you and help you to do better. Here's what I was thinking," and then outline your ideas for the plan. And say to the child, "What do you think? Do you think this would help you? Is there anything we could do that would make this plan better? Could we try this plan today and see how it goes and talk about it at the end of the day?" Most importantly, make sure you end the conversation by telling the child, "I believe in you. I know you can do a good job. I know you can be successful. You can do this." So you need to involve the child and preferably the parent in setting up the plan. If you can get the parent to come in and have a conference with you and the child, that's the best way to do it. And be very positive and upbeat about it. Present the idea that you just want to help the child do their best work. So it's not that you think their child is bad and needs to be punished. It's not something that you're inflicting on the child. It's this great idea that you've come up with that's going to help their child be really successful. Emphasize that that is the plan's purpose. You really want to support their child, and this is something that you believe that you can do to help. Lastly, be sure that your rewards and consequences are effective for the particular student. So you don't want to make the consequence be sitting alone if the child actually prefers to be alone. And at the same time, you don't want to offer a reward if it's not something that the child doesn't really care about. So choose rewards and consequences that make sense for that child. I'm going to show you some different sample plans that I've used successfully with students over the years.